This is the Galaxy S25 Edge. Okay, but a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, what actually is this phone? Now, of course, it is very thin, it's light. In fact, it is the thinnest phone that Samsung has ever made at 5.8 millimeters. But besides that, what actually is it? Now, Samsung was kind enough to invite me out to get an early hands-on of this new device. And in very basic terms, it's essentially kind of a mix between the Galaxy S25 Ultra and the regular like Galaxy S25, S25 Plus minus the telephoto cameras, because I guess since it's so thin, it doesn't have one. So for example, the S25 Edge has the same 200 megapixel main sensor as the S25 Ultra, but then it has the same 12 megapixel ultra wide camera as the S25 and S25 Plus. And then it has a titanium frame just like the S25 Ultra, but with the same 6.7 inch display as the S25 Plus. But then the actual glass on the display is the same higher quality glass as the S25 Ultra, but unfortunately it's without that anti-reflective coating similar to the S25 and S25 Plus. But then similar to both phones, you do still get the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, you get 12 gigs of RAM, you get IP68 water and dust resistance. Now as for the battery, I feel like this would have been like the perfect time for Samsung to add the new like silicon carbon battery so that they could still get a big battery in a thin phone, but unfortunately they did not do that. So this actually has a 3900 milliamp hour battery with actually 25 watt charging, which is the same speed as the regular S25. And so as you might be able to tell, this phone will be priced in between the S25 Plus and the S25 Ultra at actually $1,100. But if you guys are planning on picking up this device, you can actually get an exclusive $50 Samsung credit if you use my link, and that is something you cannot get by default on the Samsung website. And that does also support me, so I would appreciate it. But anyways, I'll be getting my S25 Edge in pretty soon, so stay tuned for our official unboxing.